Cape York traditional hunters are calling for law reforms and more government funding to help protect turtles and dugongs. A regional plan launched at the weekend lists feral pigs as a huge threat. We warn some viewers may find the images in this story upsetting.
Wildlife warrior Bob Irwin yesterday inspected Cairns Turtle Rehabilitation Centre's newest facility on Fitzroy Island. On Saturday, he watched on at the Esplanade as Cape York traditional owners launched a blueprint to protect the future of the reptiles and dugongs.
The plan also involves scientists working with us so that we can combine science and traditional knowledge.
Traditional hunters say feral pigs pose the biggest threat to turtles. They outnumber people on the Cape 200 to 1 and often make a meal of nests. The strategy also calls on critical reforms needed to empower Indigenous groups to stop people slaughtering the animals.
The 1%, as they call it. Well, they can't do anything. You know they're doing the wrong thing, but you can't do anything until there's some laws change.
Could I present our turtle rehabilitation plan? Hope we can move forward together, right?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Thanks very much.
I'd really love to. I really would like to see a complete moratorium on turtles and dugongs with full Indigenous involvement.
Yeah.
And we can determine how many's left before we talk about killing any of them.
If the numbers stack up, then there is no reason why the Indigenous people cannot continue with their hunting under strict controls.
The hunters say they're often unfairly singled out and hope the regional plan can help address the problem.
And straight away the finger's been pointed at the people from over there, certainly, talk of the black market and things like that, and just because you're an Indigenous person, you get in trouble about it,
Treat Evans, 7 News.
Indigenous communities in northern Queensland have hunted turtles and dugongs for tens of thousands of years. But in recent years, critics have questioned their methods and the sustainability of the animals' populations.
For starters, there should be a moratorium, and then there should be a very strict quota system if they are to be hunted at all, because these animals will be extinct within 40 years.
But now Indigenous groups say they have the answer.
It's all about traditional owners in Cape York implementing change for the better. They were part of conservation from day one. They are part of conservation today.
The plan was presented in Cairns at the weekend.
It's a pretty big thing for us, and that's our food source and everything which we live off up there too.
The plan makes suggestions for how the animals should be hunted, where they should be hunted, and when.
Not taking of a certain animal, only hunting at certain times. So these are rules and regulations implemented by the traditional owners.
Matthew Howard, Win News.
It is your environment, but you're probably going to have to fight for it.